What up, though, y'all? It's your boy B Foster Child. Back with another recap blog. A nigga just woke up. I didn't get back to the crib until 6 a.m. last night. It was a crazy night. But shout out to Sheena. Shout out to Ra. Shout out to my nigga Barack. That's a real nigga, man. We had a long, nice conversation, even though that nigga was fucked up. But let's get to this recap, man. First off, I want to say my predictions was all fucked up. This is why I fuck with this battle rap shit. I feel like there was some people that had to get some shit off their chest. They had to prove themselves. But let's get into it, man. We're not gonna talk too much. First battle was 4-way and Murder Mall. Murder Mall took that. He was cool, man. That was my first time seeing him. He had the jokes. He had the crowd pretty much the whole way. He had a couple room shakers in that bitch. He took the dub in that one. 4-way. He kind of lost the crowd early on. He had some shit, but it just wasn't enough, man. Murder Mall took that one. Next battle was Frost V versus Butter, man. This battle was probably one of the better back and forth battles of the night. First off, I wanted to shout out my nigga Frost. Frost came with that shit, man. The dude, me and Be the Blogger, we went out on a limb and said, dude, Penn was not creative. He was on his shit, man. He was focused in that. He was focused in the club and shit, and he came out cooking, man. He had some B Foster haymaker disses, man. He said, "I'll beat the vlog shit out that nigga." Hey, man, that was funny, man. I can't hold you up. That was funny. He had a little slip up at the end though. He forgot his shit at the Jersey, but solid performance, and he was talking that shit, man. He was talking that shit. So Butter went. Butter started off slow. It was a tale of two different battles. Frost came out the gate cooking and slowed down, and Butter started a little slow. He got to that Kanika Jenkins bar. He said, I'll be scraping Frost out like Kanika Jenkins. And after that, it was curtains, man. He was cooking after that. So with the battle to me was debatable. It was close. Butter was out of town. He had his people with him. But I'm gonna edge it to Butter. But that's a crazy battle right there. Salute to Frost. He did his damn thing. I'm gonna go with Butter, but it was a close battle for sure. Next battle was KJ versus Loyalty. Loyalty went first. Loyalty was cooking. I liked him. But KJ's energy was crazy, man. This is another battle. I mean, because I think towards the tail end of KJ's shit, he slowed down. He should have ended it. But KJ had some haymakers, man. He said chopping out the bushes like Edward Scissorhands. That shit was crazy. What else did that nigga have, man? He said to come out with a type of armory, like, damn, this is what the army need. Like, that nigga was talking his shit, man. I'm gonna go with KJ. His energy was just crazy, man. Like, there's not too many niggas that can perform with the type of energy that KJ got. So I'm gonna go with KJ on that one. Next battle is Bird versus Dre. Dre went first, and he had some shit. I feel like some of the angles he chose were, the one that Bird looks like a man. He kind of went on that angle a little bit. It's like, come on, we know about Bird. He had some cool little Bird, and he had some nice Bird flips in there too. But I think he was spotty. I think a lot of these dudes were spotty at points. Bird probably had performance of the night though, man. Bird was wicked. She pretty much had the crowd from beginning to end. She used a questionable little angle, kind of angle about Mitch and shit. And I don't know about all that, but she had the crowd sticking on every word, and she was wilding, man. I got to go with Bird on this one, but that was a good back and forth. But Dre definitely did his thing, man. That was the test that Dre needed to see, man. That's the only thing about the one rounders though. Somebody goes second and have a crazy round, you don't get an opportunity to rebuttal. You don't get an opportunity to fight back. But yeah, man, another fire battle. That was probably the best Bird I've ever seen. Probably the best performance of the night. Next battle was Zeke versus Kane. Kane went first. He talked this shit. He seemed it seemed like he was a little nervous up there, but Kane definitely did his thing, man. As far as Zeke, I think that Zeke, there's something about Zeke's bars that don't hit. He did something a little different, though. It was crazy, where he didn't say a single word, all performance, went back through and spit the bars of the performance. That was wild. That shit was kind of wild. That threw the crowd off a little bit, but that was different, though. That was creative. I gotta go with Kane, though. Zeke, I don't know. Zeke just loses me. Damn near every battle, at least in one round, he just loses me. He goes to a whole like 3 minutes where it's just like it should be drawn. So my bad. I'm gonna go with Kane on that one. What the fuck did Kane say? Something that I wrote down. Oh yeah, he said I'll fuck you up. He said I'll fuck you. What he said? I'm like a barber. I'll fuck you up when we fade. Or it was something. It was cool though. I fuck with it. Next battle. TDH, the whole bloody scene versus Mitch. TDH was cool, man. He was all right, he had the little fitted with the tile under and shit on his New York shit, but nah. TDH did all right. He was cool. He had the regular disrespect and shit like that. KJ, who was it? KJ 00 and Noah jumped in. And they did their thing, man. I ain't gonna hold you. They did their thing. They needed four. They had 4 niggas rap. I understand how it works. This was more about TDH pushing his artist and his brand forward, so it made sense. I can't say it surprised me because everybody was talking about how all these dudes was talking about how great TDH's material was. So in the back of my head, I'm thinking, they must have had something to do with it. And I didn't know how, but now I know because they was jumping in that battle. But yeah, TDH did his thing. As far as Mitch was a little off, but Mitch had some shit, man. He definitely was back and forth as far as having a crowd. I think that the other bloody members were able to pick up for where TDH lacked a little bit. So if you really want to edge it as a collaborative effort, I'll give TDH the win. But as far as Mitch versus TDH, I would edge that. I would edge that to Mitch, man. Salute to Mitch. He didn't crumble under the pressure of 4 different niggas rapping. He got his shit off. He was spitting his shit. But I give it in a collaborative effort. Like I said, Bloody was able to pick up for where TDH lacked. But TDH, he did his thing, man. He didn't really slip up. He slipped up over a couple of words, but he did his thing, man. Shout out to the whole Bloody, man. Your boy will be in the building for the Bloody Christmas or whatever. Last battle tonight, man. Huge disappointment, man. My nigga Ra. I talked to my nigga Ra about an hour before he battled. Voice was gone, man. His shit was like mine right now, but about 10 times worse. He was squeaking. He sounded like he was on, a pubescent teenager or whatever, man. But yeah, shout out to my nigga Ra, man. He tried to fight through it. I think that 40 hit one round off, and he was kind of talking that shit. But I think my nigga Ra was gonna have some shit for him if he was able to get his shit off. But yeah, man. My nigga Ra couldn't get it together. He had the lemon. He was, man, that nigga he performed. He was talking shit to QP, and then when it came time to spit his shit, it just wasn't there. He had the honey, he had the lemon and shit, but that shit was gone, man. So hopefully my nigga Ra can redeem himself. But yeah, star-studded event. Anubis in the building, Quest in the building, Marv in the building. Your boy was in the building. Unguardable was in the building for sure. So definitely, shout out to my squad. We back at it next weekend from the Mud event. Definitely don't want to miss out on that. It's gonna be some fire performances on that card. Drawn out, talking way too fucking much. And yeah, shout out to Alpha League. Shout out to Bloody. Shout out to Guns N' Roses, of course. Yeah, we back at it, man. December 1st, another crazy event. December 9th, we had a concert. My nigga Ill. So shout out to the whole Unguardable. My nigga John. My nigga Fire Don. Shout out to my nigga AP, who's in that bitch. But yeah, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm talking way too fucking much.